So my question today is, what if something happens to you all of a sudden? What if someone will say, God forbid, right? Yes, God forbid, even for me to, God forbid. But then life happens and it happens to people. So what if something were to happen to you? Can your family cope without you? Can your family, can your wife handle? Can your husband handle without you? Will your children survive? Will they be able to, will their education not be stalled without you? That is one scenario. Another scenario, what if while you are working, something happens, at the job site, there's an accident or something. I mean, we've seen situations like that. Let's even first talk of the first set of people that maybe they die along the line prematurely. We've seen very wealthy families crash, as in crash. Their families crash to the extent that the other spouse can no longer afford the kind of education that the family had planned, that they had proposed in their heart. As a result of the demise of one, the family is not able to handle anymore. We've seen those kind of situations. On the other hand, we've seen situations where people at job sites got accidented and it totally affected their lives and they can no longer walk. What if you fall into that category? Then the third set of people are, okay, my wife is having babies, but we're having babies back to back. So as a result of that, I cannot afford for her to work. So what is the plan B you have for her? To be making money by the side? Or she's just going to sit down there, you are making all the money, nothing kept aside for the family? It's a clarion call to everybody watching me right now. It's important for you to have a plan B, a financial plan B for your family. There has to be money set aside for what we call emergencies. There has to be money set aside for what we call emergencies. No, none of us know when we are going. You could see somebody today and tomorrow they say the person is gone. It happens. Life happens. So have you had a major plan in place for your children? For some of us, I know the projection is okay. No matter what, I am going to, I will save or I will buy properties, enough properties. And at the end of the day, my children will fall back on those properties. Have we not heard scenarios where at the demise of a spouse, the family come and kick the woman out, kick her with her children out as if they never existed? These were people that were so nice to her or nice to him when the marriage was on, when everything was looking rosy. But all of a sudden, from nowhere, this tragedy happens and the woman is out. So what is that other kind of investment you can do for your children that family cannot touch and will be growing and will be compounding? This is where cashback comes in. So cashback is just strategic partnership with the company. You don't even have to do it in your name. All your children begin to do it in their names. Pick them one by one. Have a plan. Have a financial plan for all of them. Put it in their names, in your wife's name, in your husband's name, in your children's name. Put cash back in their names. And just forget the money, then let the money be compounding annually. You can even decide to be adding to it. You can decide to be adding to it. God forbid, like I said, life happens. But then, the flip side of it is, if indeed God even now graces you, nothing happens to you, that is good money for them. For their tertiary, for master's program, for anything. Those children are already made. They already have money ahead for their education. I want us to think about this seriously. It's not just about buying the lands, buying the houses. May his soul rest in peace. But see what's happening with the Wigwe family now. They are in court. This is a man that is crazy rich, multi-billionaire for that matter. But just because he's gone and his wife is gone, look at what is happening. The grandfather is dragged to court. We don't want to hear that, do we? Let's use those incidents as eye-openers. Let's use them as eye-openers. Let's think. Let's project. Let's think ahead. Let's not be at a point where we feel that no, we got it all together. Nobody get them together. Now let God get them together. So just do your best also to have a projection. Have something in your daughter's name, have something in your son's name, have something in your wife's name, have something in your husband's name. Have a cashback investment for them. We're talking of a company that has never defaulted. A company that have several subsidiaries. Where are they going to? They are going nowhere. They've been there for 6 years. They've never defaulted for once. They've allocated over 1,000 lands, not talking of houses. Not talking of houses that, that they've sold out, estates that are sold out and they are building and they are selling out. And as we are speaking, they are launching more, they are selling out. Your investment is tied to real estate. Don't you get that? So I want you to give me a call. Let's plan a cashback investment for that child. The investment is in the husband's name. The investment is in your wife's name, not just you. Have a plan B for them. Give me a call right away. Let's get them in some cashback investments. They need it. Your family needs it. They need to be better secured. If you put it in your child's name, it means that money, at whatever maturity, goes straight to the child's account. Have an account in their name already. Let them be ready. Let them be solid even without you. God forbid, yes, anything happens to you, that does not mean your family is finished. I ran into this family and I was shocked. When I saw them, I knew that, this woman, she must have seen money before. So I had a conversation and she said, do you know that even when Buhari was president, he used to visit their home? But somewhere along the line, the man died and there was no plan anywhere for her and the children. As I speak, one of the children is learning to be a generator repairer. These are children that lived in Ikoyi, the highbrow area of Lagos. They lived there. I'm talking of true life story. Please, make we shine our eye. Make we plan for our children. Make we plan for our family. Make we plan. That speaking when you say, don't even say, or maybe you're even thinking, I'm abroad. My non-need, who told you? Even though they are abroad, have cashbacks running for them back at home. Have investment running for them back at home. I'm not talking of land that your family can seize. I'm not talking of house that your family can seize. Because all this one when they talk, I've put it, they will come and they will boot her out. We've seen it over and over. So just have the kind of investment that family never even know say exists. Now only you, your wife and your husband, I know. Finish. When everything happen, finish. God forbid, even me, God forbid, in case it happen, there's a place to lean on. There's a shoulder to cry. Call me right away. Let's do this investment for your family, for them, in their names. It's not just about you anymore. Thank God for the one you are doing for yourself. But then you have children that let me use the word, nothing dare happen to you. They are finished. They are grounded. They are stranded. Then call me. Let's lock them up in this strategic partnership whereby money is working for them. Your money that you have put in an account is working for them, is compounding, and they can never be stranded. So let's talk about the company in question. Someone is like, are we sure we're going to be getting the maturity? We're talking of a company that has never defaulted. We're talking of a company that for the past 6 years have paid out the interest or the profits back to back. We're talking of a company that have real estate companies, houses, duplexes, estates, estates that are sold out, people are living in them, estates that are self-service, estates that are, they have a lot of lands, and as we talk, they recently launched yet another estate called Lekki Havana. I'm talking about a company that have 5 subsidiaries: insurance, microfinance, cashback, homes and properties, and trust, investments. We're talking of such a company. We're talking of a company that is licensed with the Lagos State Ministry of Cooperative. We're talking of a company that have branches both in Abuja, now setting up in the UK, in Enugu, and more. I'm talking of a company that in 2022 they paid out over 5 billion naira, in 2023 they paid out over 7.5 billion naira, and in 2024 they paid out over 10 billion. We're talking of a company that have several cooperatives invested in them. Dangote Refinery is there, $10 company is there, and many more. We're talking of a company that is licensed, and by Data Pro they've been rated BBB, which simply means that the government is saying that they have good viability for sustainability. Why not give me a call? Why not let's key your family, your children into this cashback investment? They need it. Even you need it. Because when you fill the form, there's a place for the investor and there's a place for the beneficiary. There's a place for the next of kin. Those are informations that must be filled on that form. So beyond even making your children beneficiaries, why not make them investors so that they too, in their names, money is compounding for them? I beg you, let's think far. Let's take a clue from people that have passed. Nobody plans to go early, but life happens. Life really happens. Have that plan. Call it a plan B if you want. Have that plan for your family. Don't make them stranded. Don't let them be stranded. Don't let your wife begin to be the one to jolt you to this. Have these investments in their name so that forever and ever you are with them. Even if the person that goes, the person is still with them, because you have done the needful for them. Tell me right away. Let's start these investments in their name, in the name of your children, not just you anymore. As for your own, you are supposed to have settled the matter since. But then in the name of your children, do it. For their education's sake, do it. For their future's sake, do it. So that they will not be stranded, do it. For cash flow, for them, do it. Till I will come your way again, I remain your realtor, Bridget Augustus. Positioned to make sure there is a cash flow in your family, yesterday, today, and forever. Call the number on your screen right away. My name remains Bridget Augustus, lead consultant, Nigeria Homes Realty. Call me right away.